Happy Monday. Today's reading is again from Derek Lin, The Tao of Joy Every Day. And I start off reading two different Taoist everyday books. So I just get a couple of thoughts going in my head. And I always read another Tao Te Ching. And so I've just finished Sola La Towler's Tao Te Ching. So I'm starting with Ursula Le Guin's. Ooh, I like it a lot. So anyhow, I'll be sharing that as I kind of get the gist of where she's coming from. But today's passage kind of threw me a little bit. And I considered not reading it, but I do want to read it. I think these are important questions that this particular passage poses, and it invites us to look at these questions. So I'm going to read it. It's called Fundamental Questions. Why are you here? Why are you alive and aware? What are you here to do? These are some of our most fundamental questions. Pondering them can keep us up at night. Chances are pretty good that we have all reflected on them at one time or another. If you have done so, then you already know that they are far from simple. They probe the very basis of our lives and require careful thinking. This is why it is so important to cultivate the Tao. People have asked the same questions since ancient times. Their accumulated wisdom can light the way and guide you towards your own answers. Once you discover them for yourself, things will change. Every day is a little brighter, and everything you do is a little bit more meaningful. You become aware of your direction in life as if your understanding has given you a compass. If you ever stray from the right path, it will tell you how to make course corrections. This is the guidance of the Tao. I'm going to read those questions again because then it talks about it a little bit more. Why are you here? Why are you alive and aware? What are you here to do? If you have not yet worked out the answers for yourself, it is a good idea to start bringing awareness to them. Keep them in the back of your mind and let them simmer like that. Let your entire being, not just the brain, work on the questions. It won't be long before you sense the possible directions to explore. Your answers are waiting for you. Big questions. Yes, I mean, I get overwhelmed when I think of why I'm here. And how little I am compared to this huge universe. What am I here to do? Well, that one's kind of maybe a little bit easier for me to answer. Maybe for all of us, I hope you're following your path that brings you pleasure and also you're being helpful human being. Why are you alive and aware? Wow, that's big questions. So with that, let's bring our awareness to our body, because that's something concrete. We can breathe, and let's take a slow, deep breath. And let's take a breath of gratitude for our bodies. Close your eyes and let's do a scan of the body. I like to start at the top of the head. I'm not sure why, but I can sense my forehead relaxing. I sense the skin on my skull relaxing. I sense the cheekbones heavy. And I become aware of my breath. I sense my neck relaxing and the shoulders become heavy. Notice the heaviness flowing into your upper arms, into your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, fingertips. And can you feel sensation without moving? Take a slow, deep breath right into the center of your chest. And with the exhale, look at your shoulders again, the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the hands, and sense them relaxing. Let's take a deep breath and hold the breath. Fill up. Feel the back. Let's hold the breath. Feel the back full, the front of the chest full. Can you feel your rib cage full? Maybe sip in a little more air. Sense the tightening of your ribs. Is your belly full? And then let it go and smile as you let it go. It's a release, letting go of stress, letting go of breath. Feel your chest and back heavier, shoulder blades sink. And this time, as you breathe, breathe into your belly, massaging lower organs. And as you exhale, feel your belly relax. Sense your glutes. Maybe they soften and spread out a little bit. Feel the heavy femur bones and imagine all the muscles surrounding your bones, relaxing, flattening out. Let's breathe into our bellies. And with the exhale, guide that sensation of relaxation through your buttocks, into your legs, into your knees, down to your calves, into the ankles, into your feet and toes. Take another slow breath. And notice where you might be tight or sore. And breathe into it with a smile. And thank this part of your body. With loose bodies, energies can flow, and we can sense energy. With practice, we begin to sense the energies. Why is our body here? Well, you might have an answer. Probably every answer is different. But for me, it's to house my spirit, to be able to have sensation, enjoy the six senses. Why do we have a brain? Thank your brain. Breathe into it. On a physiological level, it takes care of our systems. Why do we have a heart? Oh, perhaps it's to feel love. Thank you, body. Let's lengthen the spine with a deep breath. And consciously take a breath. Fill the belly, the ribs, the chest, the back, the neck, and the head. Hold it. Smile as you hold. Imagine your body absorbing the healing oxygen that we need to live. And with the exhale, let's close the mouth, blow slowly. Stream of carbon dioxide leaves the mouth and feeds our plants. And then smile to your spirit. Lately, I've been enjoying that visual of having the North Star in the sky, my guiding light, my star. And so we each have our own stars. And as you imagine being bathed in the light of your star, you can connect to your gifts, who you really are versus who others expect you to be. You can connect to your youthfulness, your gifts, and your uniqueness. Very special. One more deep breath. And with the exhale, wiggle your toes, sense the earth beneath you. Feel a connection. Gravity draws us into the earth. And then let's bring our awareness to the top of the head as we connect to the infinite, boundless sky, our boundless universe. Sometimes I like to imagine my feet go to the center of the earth and my head goes a million miles up. I am porous. I'm like a conduit. Energies come in and go out. And with intention, I can choose which energies I need, which energies I can let go. And for the next 3 breaths, picture yourself as this infinite vessel connected to earth, life all around, and heaven above. Absorb the wisdom, the energy. Then at the bottom of your 3rd breath, begin to wiggle toes and fingers, and let's go ahead and open our eyes. Connected to all things. Let's practice a little she, hu breathing. So she, hu translates to in, out. And that's how we're going to breathe. I like to use my hands. I'm going to back up just a little further. Hands at the navel. And the first inhale, we breathe in through the nose, is to fill our ribs and belly. And the next inhale, we bring the air up into the back and the front of our chest. And then exhale all the way as if you're smoothing it all out. Let's inhale. Inhale. And exhale, smooth it all out. Again. Notice the exhale becomes longer. Again. Bring your awareness to your inner body. Feel it inflate. And that inflation feels like you're full. You feel a tightness. Can you soften muscles in your body with the exhale? Let's do a few more. Softening, taking time, feeling stress and tension flow down and out. You can gather it up with the inhales. Gather up thoughts for later today, worries, excitement, and then release. Let's do 3 more. And I invite you to find whatever speed works for you. And I'm going to place my hands on my knees, or if you're standing, just let them hang down. But lengthen your spine. Adjust your neck, draw your chin back slightly, and notice the breath. Probably a little longer, deeper, fuller than when we started. Notice your state of mind with a smile. And let's breathe a breath of gratitude for being exactly who we are. Give your head a little shake. Let's lift and lower our shoulders a little bit. Shake your arms, wiggle your legs. And we're going to practice Shishi Hu, this time very quickly. I love this exercise. It gets a lot of oxygen in our bodies, and gets things flowing. It's like a purge. It's like a flush. So I really like it. And we're going to do it for a minute. And try to hang in there. If you start to feel uncomfortable, feel free to stop. And then when you're comfortable again, let's do it again. So hang on one second. Where is it? Oh, lost my phone and my timer. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. And let's prepare. Lengthen the spine. Smile to your body. Gonna like this and thank you for it. And let's go. In, out. Let's do 5 more and then we're gonna go faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take one deep breath. And faster. Another 15 seconds. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Rest, relax, close your eyes. Notice what you feel. What do you feel in your head? What do you feel in your skin? What do you feel in the chest and belly? What do you feel in your extremities, your arms and your legs? Smile to your body and thank it for being so efficient. And then take a slow, deep breath. Let's place our hands on our hearts. Can you sense your heart beating? And then let's do 6 more Shihus. We're going to do it very slowly. So in, and exhale with the ah. Again. Ah. Fill your body. Fill it up and feel it full. And as you exhale, find that empty point. You can squeeze your navel to the spine to purge all the old air out. Let's do 3 more. Not rushing the exhale. And I'm exhaling through my mouth. It's okay to exhale through your nose. I lost count. Let's do 2 more. I'm just enjoying the feeling, the sensation, how it makes me feel, how the breath feels, and even the peace that I feel in my mind. Let's practice our 3 points of focus before we stand up. We lengthen the spine to move, create more space. With the next breath, we enjoy the breath. Soften as you exhale. And the last breath, but a breath of happiness. And when you're ready, make your way to standing. And let's begin with a gentle bounce. Sort of everything loose. You can shift your weight from one foot to the next if that feels good. Bring your awareness into your shoulders as they gently lift up and float down. Feel your upper arm and then your elbows. Feel your forearm and then the wrists. Wiggle your fingers. And then let's shake one shoulder forward, the other back. Little shimmy. Take a deep breath. Arms are just flopping around. And then let's bring the shimmy into the hips. You can go forward, backwards if you like. Just a little tuck back and forth. And you can also wiggle. Let's bring the awareness back into the bounce using the knees. Feel your thighs. You can bring your knees in and out. Oh, that looks fun. Like noodle legs. Sense your knees. And then sensing your calf muscles, your shins, your ankles, even your toes, your arches. And then let's raise our arms up, palms up to the sky, lift up, nice big stretch. Remember that image of your toes connected to the center of the earth and your hands going beyond heaven. Let's take a deep breath and then let's do a little blither. Shake it out. Again, arms up, palms up to the sky, push, look up, arch. Let's do a little climbing the ladder to heaven. Beginning to open up our ribs, massage our organs. Let's take a deep breath in. We're going to throw it away. Ooh, little blither. And let's do that one more time. This time, harnessing earth energy, creating the flow through your conduit, your empty vessel. Push away worry, thoughts. Look up, absorb the light of heaven. And then let's blither. Good. And then let's ring the temple bell. If you're outside or inside, notice what you see. Maybe let your gaze focus on something every time as we begin to twist, bring our awareness to the lower spine. Go ahead and tap your sacrum, your tailbone. You can bring it up to the lumbar. Hands come up in the front. Thank you, lower organs. Thank you, creative organs, sexual organs, digestive organs. Liver is on the right. Thank your liver. Spleen is on the left. Thank your spleen. And then find your kidneys above the lumbar, getting into the thoracic spine. Let's come on to the sternum. deep breath here. And then turn on your X-ray vision for your heart and lungs. Thank you, heart. Thank you, lungs. Can you sense your lungs from the back of your body as you breathe? Let's tap over the shoulders. And then do a little bit more of a twist. Look behind you. Last three. Find something that makes you happy when you look behind you. I have a hibiscus plant back here, and I look and there's this little one, like it looks like a yellow rose right now. That made me happy. Let's gather some fresh energy. So we've shaken energy out, we've woken up our bodies. Let's reach into Mother Earth. So the heart of Mother Earth, where your feet are, and draw the yin energy up and let it go. Let's reach into the earth again. And this time we reach out to nature and up to the sky. And then let's bring the universe right into our heads, into our neck and shoulders, and into our bodies. Feel yourself become heavy. Let's gather from the earth. As we gather from the earth, we bathe our bones, our muscles, our blood, our lymph, our organs, our brain, and we release. Let's gather from the earth out to nature and up to heaven. And then here we bathe ourselves with blessings, the yang energy, insights, inspiration. Feel yourself getting heavy. And then one more time. From the earth we bathe, we are letting the yin flow in the direction it wants to flow, which is up and out. And then we gather the yang, which is coming down, and feel yourself softening. Let's come to Wuji and let's have our hands in front of our hearts. Lengthen, feel yourself 1,000,000 miles long or tall. Breathe with every pore of your body as if we could breathe in the earth, the universe, and life all at the same time. They meet at the heart. And then breathe out through every pore of your body. Smile to the center of your brain. Breathe light. And then with the exhale, allow the arms to come down. Very nice. So we've been working with spring into summer. And I like playing with this when we're on the borders. Then we can bring in both the summer and the springtime. This is both the wood element and the fire element. And last week we did a little wood movement. So let's do just a little bit of that as we go into bamboo flowing in the breeze. And so this stretches our sides and reminds us to be flexible. We go with the flow. Like we go with the flow a lot with water, but if we were a tree, we go with the wind, the air. And in some Chinese medicine philosophies, air is associated with the lungs, metal, crystals, and air. Most of the time, you'll just read about the metal element, but I do like the component of the wind. It's a force. So when we're flexible, instead of rigid and dried out, life is a whole lot easier, not just on our bodies, but how we react. Let's go into, I love the eucalyptus, as you know, long branches, extend your arms long. The wind comes in gusts, and so you can kind of move it however you want. This is you paying attention to your body, spontaneous movement, using the tree as an image. Be surprised at what your body does. Take a deep breath. And then let's go into that beautiful weeping willow. So you can sway side to side, look down at the earth, and then look at your body. So the crown is going straight down to the earth. Go as low as you like. Enjoy a nice forward fold. You can straighten or keep your legs bent. I like to feel the stretch in the back of my legs. Weeping willow, they're so beautiful. And let's begin to roll up. So you can sense how flexible the wood element is. And we do this in the springtime. A lot of wind usually in the springtime. It's associated with our liver. And we practiced deer last week, but today we're going to practice some snake. So just for a moment, lengthen your spine and imagine yourself as a beautiful snake. You've got scales. You've got tongues that smell. And let's bring in the spirit of the snake. So we reach behind and then out as we bring in the medicine that is associated with snake energy. Snakes shed their skins when they've outgrown what's not useful anymore. So we can shed our skins. And snakes can curl up in a tight place, take care of themselves. So sometimes we need to take care of ourselves. Let's breathe into the heart and the mind, and let's become a snake. Bring your hands together in front of your sternum. Let's start off with snake slithering through the grass. The knees are slightly bent. I'm going to show you this from the side view. Back is straight, and I shift the weight to one foot, and I shift the weight to the other foot. And so we watch our hands here. Shift and shift. Breathe into your hips. Let's do 3 more. This is nice for our lower joints, even our upper joints, but the ankles are involved, the knees are involved, and your hips are involved. And of course, our arms and elbows. Let's bring the hands up as we come to standing, reestablish the length of your snake. And let's shoot your right hip off to the side and then reach the arms. So you're going to feel a stretch in the ribs, the shoulders, top of the arm. And then let's come back to center. Shoot your left hip out and reach. We'll stay here just for a moment to get a nice stretch. And then let's come back to center. Take a deep breath, lengthen, and then shift the weight and inhale. Let's exhale, center. Other side. Let's do one more on each side, opening the ribs, closing them up, and center. Lengthen your spine, drop your chin. Take a slow, deep breath. And breathe in your own healing abilities, the healer within. And now we're going to do snake spits out the poison. So this poison is anything in your body that you don't want. Disease, toxic thoughts, pain. Shift the weight to your left side and the arms go to the left side. And here we go into a nice flow. We're shifting the weight. Let's bring the hands down towards the belly. I like to imagine a snake coming into my lower dantian, gobbling up any diseases, anything physical that might not be right now. And then the snake begins to rise up, coming into the middle dantian. Oh, any thoughts that aren't helping me right now, any worries, the snake gobbles them up. Any anger, frustration, let the snake eat it. They love it. They're here to help us. And then we make our way up through the neck, up to the head, and we stay here for the upper dantian. This is the spiritual center. So if you're telling yourself you're not worthy, or you're not good enough, or you don't belong, or any self-criticism or judgments, the snake loves that. What it loves even more is self-pity. And so when it's finished with its yummy meal, it rises up out of our body. So we get more of a nicer stretch. Sigh, we reach up towards the edges of the universe. And then we're going to inhale as we open our arms or our mouth, and we exhale through the mouth, releasing. Let's gather the blessings of heaven. And we work our way down. Let your head watch your hands. So the head flops side to side. We bring healing in through the head, knowing we are amazing. We bring in that North Star that we all have, bathing ourselves in our beauty and uniqueness. And then as the hands come towards the middle dantian, we breathe in compassion, wisdom, joy, peace, acceptance. And then the snake comes down to the lower dantian. And notice I kind of lost the, it just feels nice. Let the snake energy bathe your body, however it is, however it looks. Let your instinct lead you. If my hands have changed position, that's because my snake knew better than I did. And then let's inhale, let it go. Give yourself a little shake, get that healing energy of the snake to go where it needs to go. Let's take a wide stance. So this is, you can go really wide if you like, but we're going to do a wide stance here. The snake climbs down the tree, something we see a lot in Tai Chi. And we want to find that inner stretch. So it might be wider. Let's gather food from the earth and let's make bird's beak or snake head, and we feed our snake. Shift your weight to your right side. Now let the arm come down by the knee. The midline, begin to shift the weight, find the other knee, and then rise up. Make snake head. Let's gather the food for the snake. And then the snake climbs down the tree. With the inhale, we rise up and exhale. Now this is a deep bend. If you want more, take a wider stance, go even lower. This reminds me of the snake shedding its skin also. So we can imagine what we're peeling off. Exhale, let it go. Drop it down to the earth, rise up. Let's do 2 more each side. What am I releasing? This is what I ask myself when I practice. Helps me to focus, brings in intention. Last one. So how do we get out of this? Let's open. Let's reach down, come up, shift the weight to one side, small half step. Oh, that wasn't very graceful. And the other half step. Very nice. Shake it out. There's a lot of different snake exercises, but I really like this one too. This is called coiling snake. And this one is actually good for our abs. So the movement, I like to make a fist and place one hand over. This is my new snake head. And we draw energy into the belly, tighten the belly, and then soften. And draw in, pull in, become tight, and then release. If you want a bonus, engage your Kegel muscles. Pull up and in, and then soften. Pull everything up and in, tight body, loose body. Let's do 3 more this side. Engage your abs. It's almost as if we're stirring a bowl of really thick porridge. Tap your belly. Let's do the other side. Hand over fist and pull in, coil into a little ball, and then release. Tighten, pull up and in. As we age, it's important to practice tightening your Kegel muscles. Good to keep those muscles going, good for incontinence. And really, with very little effort, just a little bit of practice every day, you will see improvement. Let's do 3 more. Engage your core, tighten, and soften. Tighten. Last one. Very good. Oof. Give your belly a little tap. We'll do one more snake exercise. And this is called striking snake. Let's do our 3 points of focus as a little breather, a little relaxation, lengthening the spine. Does your snake body feel even longer? Does it feel more spacious? All those bones in your spine. Let's do one slow shi-shi-hu breath. I like with the sigh. And then smile to your inner snake. Smile to your inner healer. As we move to the summertime, the element is fire. So we want to have a spark in our heart, like the beginnings of a flame, beginning of creativity, beginning to ignite our own healing energies. But we'll stay with the wood element just a moment longer. Striking snake. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see my hands. We make snake heads. We have 2 heads and we coil again. So we pull energy into the shoulders. And then we're going to strike with bent arms. Inhale. Get tight. Good for the shoulders. Feel your chest and back. This is really wonderful for our fast twitch muscles. And the fast twitch muscles are the muscles that save our faces if we fall forward. The fast twitch muscles get our hands out in front of our face. Let's do 2 more. And then let's go out to the side. We might be walking down a hallway and might stumble, but if we can find a wall to help us regain our balance, feel the shoulders coil your arms. Arms are tight, strike. Let's do 2 more. Feel that tightness. Squeezing and releasing is good for our lymphatic system. And then let's come up to the heart and then strike down. Maybe we're walking and there's a chair or a table that we can grasp that will block us or help us from falling. 3 more. Very good. Shake it out. Shake your head. Exhale with a hissing sound. Shake your shoulders. Hissing. Making more space in our joint. Shake your hips. And then shake your tail vigorously. Rattlesnake. Shake your legs. Pick up your feet. Shake out your feet. Bring your feet to hip distance. Close your eyes. Again, think of your feet touching the center of the earth and the head floating up beyond heaven. What can you sense? Long body. Let yourself drift here for 3 breaths. And thank your inner snake. Thank your inner healer. When you're ready, open your eyes. Let's rub our hands together. Let's do 1 clap. Tapping the head. You do just a little body tap down to get the energy and blood flowing. Tap your forehead. Come down to your eyelids, cheek, nose. Find your mouth and your gums. You can tap your ears with your fingertips. Let's tap our neck and then go back to the back of the neck. Coming onto the clavicle, the lungs, the heart, the breath, the ribs, belly, lower core, and then up high onto the kidneys. Tapping your back, and then let's go down the legs, around your toes, up the front of the legs, back to the heart, and then onto the shoulder. Tap the top of your arm, spread the fingers, rub the hands, feel your web spaces, and then pop the bottom of the arm. And gentle brush, elbow to ribs. Other side. Thank you, body. Doing great. As you notice, animal frolics are fairly vigorous and physical. Thank you. Thank you. Rub your hands together. Let's come into standing sage. So we arch up, look up, reach from the heart through your shoulders, through your upper arms, through your forearms, into your wrists and hands. Notice what you feel. Spread your fingers wide, stretch your palm. And then let's bring in wisdom and give our bodies a big hug. Thank you, body. Shake it out. As we get closer to summertime, we celebrate the fire energy, the fire element, which is associated with our hearts. In the summertime, we have fun. We get together with family and loved ones and friends, and it's a time to be happy and joyful. It's a time to be creative. We have longer days, so maybe you have time to paint or sculpt or read or draw, whatever you want to do, but we have more time, more light to enjoy what makes us happy. So I encourage you to get out and Go for a walk and smell flowers, hear birds. The world's alive in the evening. At 8 o'clock, it's still light. So let's think about a fire, and let's imagine the fire in our belly, and then let's bring it up to the heart. So, like, we light a fire, and then we become a little bit of the fire. So, as the flames, we lick the sky, we come up. If you blow on a fire, the coals get hot. The emotions associated with fire energy are patience, creativity, happiness, love, joy. So the fire is purifying, and it also helps us to get rid of hot emotions like hate or anger or impatience. Burns through it. And then let's imagine the fire coming down, and place your hands over your heart as we have a fire in our heart, which is joy and happiness and creativity. Let the hands drop to the side. Let's become the phoenix. So we reach behind, out, and in front, and we bring in the energy of rebirth and renewal. We gather the energy of continuing on, rising from the ashes with new insights. If we've been through trauma, it's hard, but we learn. And so we bring that new energy of learning how to move forward. Bring the energy of the phoenix into your heart, into your mind, and into your energy field. Let's spread our wings. And then let's bat the wings as if we were flying out of the fire. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curl the tail, chin on the chest. Inhale, flying away from the flames, from the ashes. Let's do 3 more, arching, folding the spine. If you want, you can involve your shoulders a little more, palms up as you look up. And then back of the hands just come together, curl, find that nice stretch. One more. We've reached quite an altitude. Let's come and let's see where we've been. So this is a nice side bend. We look down at our wingtip, and then we look up. Let's stay here. Take a breath. And then gaze down at your lower wing. Feel that nice stretch. Reach through your fingers. And then let's soar. Let's look up. Other side. Let's look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale and look down. And we can see the lessons learned. We can see who we used to be and how far we've come. Let's do one more each side. And I'm going to borrow just a little bit of the crane, balancing crane. I always like to do a little balance here. Let your wings come down. Let's inhale. Shift the weight to one foot, lift the opposite heel. Exhale down. Inhale. Breathing in, rebirth, renewal, knowing and learning all the time. We learn from our past. If you want more, you can bring in a balance. Who are we? Why are we here? What's our purpose? These are questions we started with. The phoenix lives to 1,000 years, learns many things. Ooh, this phoenix is falling over. How many times have you started over? Each time is a rebirth. Let's do 2 more. Bring your big wings into your lower dantian. Relax your shoulders, breathe into them. Feel your body soften. Sense the heat or the light of your North Star. And with an inner smile, let's smile to your world, your family, your home, your loved ones, your plants, your pets. And then open the eyes, let the wings drop. We're going to do just a couple minutes of phoenix rising, 1 foot forward. The arms reach back, out and up, and we shift the weight. Inhale and exhale. What don't you need anymore? What can you put in the fire? What is the kindling that you want to burn up? Last one. Pause. Sense the earth with your palms and hands. Sense the heat of the fire. And when you're ready, let the fingers be heavy and we reverse. Burning up what we didn't need, like the snake let go of the skin that it doesn't fit into anymore, or it's outgrown. And then feel yourself rising. Imagine the new you coming out of the fire and flowing right into your body. Your heart welcomes it with open arms. Let's do one more. This is nice for the shoulders, the neck. Let's bring our wingtips into our belly. Change feet. Inhale. And with intention, let go of self-criticism, self-pity. Let go of fear and doubt, worry, anxiety. Let go of hate and anger, judgment of others. One more. Breathe into your heart. Sense the fire in your heart. Send it down your arms and let it flow out of your palms. Again, inhale into your heart. Send the fire of the heart down your arms into the palms and imagine it lighting the fire. With the inhale, let's reverse. Knowing you are free. Change is exciting and scary and good. Being open and trying new things. Becoming the phoenix, wise, immortal. Last one. Wings on the belly. Bring your hands to parallel. Imagine your feet going beyond the fire into the earth, down to the center of the earth. And imagine the fire rising up through you, out of your head, moving towards heaven. purifying any impurities in your body, flushing out anything that doesn't belong. Where can you soften? Stay here for 3 more breaths, body scanning. And then with a deep breath, begin to move your body. Notice how it feels. Notice your thoughts and emotions. Notice your breath. With each breath, it's an opportunity to receive and absorb. And every exhalation is an opportunity to release and let go. I had a student last week tell me that she had nothing left to let go, and she was so happy. Isn't that great when there's nothing that we need to release? Contentment. Thank your heart, thank your mind, and thank your uniqueness, your spirit. Breathe love into yourself. Fill yourself with the light of your star. Let's open the eyes. Let the hands come down to your side. And we're going to close the practice for today by stepping together, gathering the external energies of earth, life, heaven, and giving yourself a slow bathe. Let's take a breath when we get to the head. Fill your head with light and love, insights, intuition. And then let's bring the awareness to the heart, middle dantian. Compassion, love, healthy, happy thoughts. And then soften your belly, soften your body. Healthy body, thank you, body. Let's make a fist with our right hand, bring it to our hearts. We are powerful. We are awesome. And left hand covers. We are compassionate, caring humans. Breathe in why you're here. And acknowledge your gifts with a bow. Thank you for joining me today with Spring Summer Qigong. I look forward to seeing you next time.